Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great. Hope you're having a good weekend so far. Welcome to your daily update. Of course, on Bitcoin. All right, we're going to do a full update. Right now, we're getting a little bit of a dump, but the market situation since yesterday is practically still the same. All right, so what we saw yesterday is a slow grind up. Most of the time without momentum. All right, so if you look at this, so this is the open interest right here. Yesterday morning we did have some momentum, and this morning we also have some momentum again, and spot buying looks relatively good again. But in general, what's happening right now, and I think that's much more important to know, is that the volume right now is very low. All right, so the volume since last Friday has dropped down a lot. Last Friday it was still around $43 billion. Right now it's down to $15 billion. So what that means, also taking into account that it's a long weekend in the US, is that the volume will drop down lower over the course of today. At some point of time, it's going to reverse. So at some point of time, we are going to get that volume back into the markets from the Asian session, etc. But right now, still very low. All right. So what that means is that this slow grind up we have, because on the short term we are bullish, it doesn't really matter that much, all right? And it doesn't really mean that much. The only moves that matter are moves with volume, moves with real momentum and real buying going on. And that's not the situation right now. I would say we are bullish. And I do think that in general, if you take a look at the fundamental situation, but also at the daily time frame, for example, we are bullish, but with volume this low, what's going to happen at some point of time is we're going to get some major volatility. So that's the main thing I think you should be aware of, all right? Because if we look at the momentum and if we look at the spot buying, what I would say is that, all right, well, it's most likely that this bullish momentum will continue eventually, all right? So that we will, right now the main resistance level is 69,500. So that we will eventually break above that to rally back into the 70,000s, but the first real price target would probably be 70,400, and then after which we'll aim for 71,000. So I do think that's most likely to happen in terms of a breakthrough or a breakout. But before that, due to the low volume and due to the slow grind up, usually when you get this, you do get some sort of a spike down first as well. All right, so then levels I would be looking at is this level right here around 68,000, which is very strong. So then we can also check out the 4-hour time frame. So a spike down to that level, I do think is something you should expect. And if we don't get momentum from that level, I know it's a lot of ifs and then this, but sorry, but that's the market situation right now. We're waiting for new positions. We're waiting for new capital to enter the markets. And based on how that new capital gets into the markets, we can make some assumptions. But right now, I cannot tell you everything. All right, so a spike down into this level, I do expect. And if we don't gain momentum from there, so if we see the open interest drop down while hitting that level, that means we're losing momentum. That means we're losing positions. And then it's also a possibility that will drop down lower towards this level between 66 and 65,000, which is a pretty big drop, but that is a possibility. And I want to warn you for that. Right now, like I said, I still think it's most likely to get a small spike into 68,000 and then a bullish continuation into 70,400 and 71,500. But we'll have to await a reaction first, I would say. All right. So those are my thoughts in general. So something in summary, something like this: recovery, momentum, breakout, continuation. But this recovery and this support in general is something we have to get confirmation for first. But those are my thoughts. All right. That's what I think you need to know for now. If you do have any questions, let me know down in the comments. But for now, thank you for watching. Take care. And bye.